Hello! Today I am sharing with you some of the menu items I have found that works with the eating program that I'm on. I am also going to be answering some of your questions. I asked you to ask me questions about the program that I follow, which is iTrackBites on Instagram, because life really is all about the little things.
Whatever we would do it just for fun.
Like I had said earlier, I am using the app iTrackBites. You can download the app for free, or you can get a subscription. I thought it was $30, but I seen online that I think it said $36 for a year. This video is not sponsored. Everything that I'm sharing with you today are things that I have figured out on my own and I am learning along the way. So let me start us off with one of your questions. Debbie asked, is it worth it to buy Pro and why? So Pro iTrackBites, that's what I use, and that's the $36 a year. Okay, I have my notes written down, so this is what I wrote down. Pro has keto, it has a balance plan, it has a really large restaurant guide, it has a snack guide, you can track your meals and you can create meals. It has 500,000 recipes that you can use. It has build and share recipes, has a community, and it has calorie tracking. Now I use the Carb Conscious one, which is very, very similar to the Weight Watchers Smart Points. They also have, like I had said, keto, they have a sugar one, they have where you can just count your calories. I believe it also has a one for a Mediterranean diet. But like I had said earlier, iTrackBites is free unless you want to pay for the Pro, which is $36 a year. But compared to Weight Watchers is about that a month. I have done Weight Watchers in the past. I lost a lot of weight with Weight Watchers, but I was using Smart Points at that time. And so I went onto my phone and I was searching something that was similar to the Smart Points through Weight Watchers, and this is how I found iTrackBites. Now when I first got the app, I just kept the free one for a little while because I wanted to figure everything out. And then once I got going with it, then I was like, okay, yeah, I do want the Pro one. One of the restaurants that I really enjoy and it works really well with my bites is Subway. Subway, I can get white or wheat, it doesn't matter. And I get American cheese on my sub. A 7-inch ham and turkey sub is 7 points. Now, if you want a 12-inch sub, you move your little dial up on your tracking and it only counts 13 points. It doesn't go to 14. So for a 12-inch ham and turkey sub, it is 13 points. And for a 6-inch ham and turkey sub, it is 7 points. There are many times that I'll just get a 6-inch sub for lunch, and then sometimes I will get a 12-inch sub and I'll eat half of it for lunch and half of it for dinner. And then you can load it up with vegetables, which everything is free. And then for the dressing, I use just mustard. Mustard is 0 bites, and I put it on here at home. Debbie asked another question and she said, do you feel it is helping you stay motivated? Oh my goodness, yes. Okay, this is just something about me. Whenever I start an eating plan, it always takes me 2 weeks to really and truly stick to the eating plan and start seeing results. I don't know why, it just has always been that way. It was that way with Weight Watchers, it was that way with iTrackBites, it's just that way with me and my body and my mindset. But since I have been doing these videos and I have been sharing it with you, and there are quite a few of you now that are doing iTrackBites or Weight Watchers, which is basically the same thing that I'm doing, we are really communicating back and forth through here at Life's Little Things, and we are also communicating back and forth in Instagram. And that, you have kept me hugely motivated. So thank you so much for that. Debbie also asked me, do you have a cheat day or are you sticking to it? Okay, that's I do have cheat days, not every week. If it's a birthday, I'm having cake. Other than that, I try my absolute hardest to stick to my plan 7 days a week. One of the places that we have discovered down here just recently and we are thoroughly enjoying is Rudy's Works with iTrackBites. Rudy's is a barbecue place and they have such a delicious barbecued turkey. Oh my goodness, and turkey is very low in bites. You can get 4 ounces of turkey for 3 bites. And then on the side, I eat a small potato. A small potato through the iTrackBites app is 3 bites. One more question from Debbie, and she asked, what motivated me to start this eating plan? I put on a lot of weight. I mean, when I put on weight, I'm miserable and I feel more tired. I don't feel good. My confidence I lose all confidence in myself. I'm tired. I just feel sluggish and I am not happy with myself. My attitude changes and my mood changes when I am overweight. One thing that me and Jason say quite often when we're on an eating plan is, it is not a sprint. It is a marathon. So it's not to get there fast. It's to just take your time and get there at a good pace. We love Mexican food. So I know I cannot allow myself to have all those chips and things like that. So I started looking on the menu and I come across chicken fajitas. When I order a chicken fajita, I don't go by the iTrackBites app for like a chicken fajita. What I end up doing is I get the chicken and I weigh it out. So chicken is 1 bite per ounce. The peppers and onions, those are free. Cheese, I like 2 tablespoons of cheese is 0. So I measure out my cheese. And then most times I do not eat my chicken fajita on a tortilla. And then on the side, it usually comes with rice. A half a cup of rice is 3 bites. And I count the rice as 3 bites. Sometimes I will have rice and then I'll have the chicken, the vegetables, and then maybe some taco sauce, which is no bites, kind of like a little rice chicken fajita bowl. Michelle asked, do you watch your calories / macros as well? The iTrackBites app does it for me. I mean, if you want, you can just put it to calories with the app and it will just do calories. Other than that, as I am putting things in, it shows calories and it shows the nutrition facts. Wendy's Junior Cheeseburger Deluxe is 9 bites. And if I order that, I will get a small chili, which is 4 bites. Now, there are times where I don't have the bites to have the Junior Cheeseburger Deluxe, which is, you know, the mayonnaise, I'm sure, takes me up there. So I get into my iTrackBites and I start looking and I can always find just a Junior Cheeseburger is less than a Junior Cheeseburger Deluxe. Or I can do a small hamburger with a small bowl of chili or something like that. Also, be aware that a lot of salads are higher than a burger or chicken. So just really be aware of that. I know salads, I think, oh, salad, it's healthy. A lot of salads are not that healthy. They're very high in calorie, very high in fat. So just be aware that, you know what, hey, I might be able to eat this salad for 9 points, but I can also eat a cheeseburger for 9 points. So just be aware of that and what you're hungry for that day. Michelle also asked, and how often do you weigh yourself? I try to weigh myself every week. Right now, I'm weighing myself every Monday. I was weighing myself every Friday, but I found where on Fridays, if I weighed myself, I was like, woo, I get the weekend, you know, and I would be more apt to go over my bites. So I decided to make myself behave on the weekend and weigh myself on Monday. That way I'm like, oh my goodness, weigh day's coming up Monday. And I behave myself. At Cheddar's, I have found a really good dinner, and it is a lemon pepper chicken. Wow, this one was really good. They actually use fresh lemon squeezed on that chicken because I can just taste that fresh lemon. It is really flavorful. I ended up getting 2 chicken breasts with this meal, a half a cup of rice, which is 3 bites, corn, which I counted that in too. I have to count in corn, and then carrots, which are free. I took the chicken and I weighed out the chicken because there's nothing on it other than lemon and pepper. So I weighed it out to what I could use that day for bites, and then I had chicken left over, and I turned that chicken into a chicken salad the next day for my lunch, and it made a really good chicken salad for my lunch the next day. And Nadine had asked me how difficult it was to go to black coffee. Years ago, me and Jason went on an eating plan. This was before I discovered Weight Watchers. And we had to go to meetings, and it was like going to AA for Alcoholics Anonymous, but this one was for food. And it was so strict. Oh my goodness. Well, at the time, I drank creamer or milk and sugar in my coffee, and this program was like, no. So I just went little by little. I ended up cutting back on my creamer. I didn't cut it out. I did not go cold turkey, no way. And I got myself used to the taste of black coffee. I ended up to the point where all my creamer was out of my coffee, but I still had a little bit of sugar in that black coffee, just even a half of a teaspoon. And then I finally cut it out, and then I just got used to it that way. Kentucky Fried Chicken. You can get grilled chicken, you can get baked chicken. Now I have gotten they were out of grilled chicken the one day, so I ended up getting baked chicken. And they only had the skin on, oh my goodness. So I took all the skin off. Of course they had the bone, so what I did was I pulled the chicken off from the bone, took the skin off, and I weighed out just the chicken. And then on the side with KFC, if you get a personal size mashed potatoes and gravy and a personal size macaroni and cheese, those work with iTrackBites. There are times, and you guys have seen it, where I'll be cooking, but then I don't want to make sides, and so I send the boys to KFC to grab a personal size, well, for me, a personal size of mashed potatoes and gravy and macaroni and cheese, and then they eat what they eat. Christine asked me, how do I plan out points and really think about why or why not you are eating something? How I plan out points. Okay. Most of my days, if I know I'm having a high carb type dinner, I'll figure out dinner first. So then I have my base points already figured out for the day, and then I work my day around dinner if it's a high carb dinner. I know with snacks, well, always fruit is free except for watermelon and things like that. Your high sugared fruit, pineapple, those you have to count. Everything else is free. So I always know in the back of my mind, if I'm really hungry, I will eat an apple, strawberries, banana, something like that. Other than that, snacks I try to keep, you know, 2 points, 3 points. Sometimes I do 4 points. I try not to, but I try to keep it in the range of 2 to 3 points when I'm figuring out a snack. Something that I am learning too is that if I'm not hungry, I'm not gonna eat. There was a day where we were like, I'm so hungry for pizza. I love pizza. So me and Jason jumped online and we started searching for pizza. And we come across Papa John's pizza. You can get a medium pizza from Papa John's called The Works, and it is 6 bites a slice. So I got 2 slices for 12 bites that day for pizza, and it was so good. Every bite was worth it. I enjoyed that pizza. And then Michelle had asked me, do I use weekly bites? No, me personally, no, I try not to use weekly bites just because my body is not okay with that. It will slow down my weight loss or stop my weight loss. Here's a tip for you. Betty shared this with me in my first video of my 9 pounds down, what I eat in a day to lose weight. And she had said, if you set a plate on a scale to weigh out your food, put a cup or a bowl underneath of the plate, and that sets your plate up on the scale, and then that way you can see the numbers a lot clearer. Thank you, Betty, for that tip. That was amazing. Also, a humongous congratulations to Dancy. She lost 81 pounds with iTrackBites. Wow, wow, wow. Congratulations, that is huge. That is so encouraging to me, and I'm sure it's encouraging to all of you to know that, I mean, 81 pounds, that's amazing. Congratulations, woo! So proud of you. I hope this has helped you while you are eating out to be mindful, and you can stay on track and you can eat out too. We like to eat out on the weekends. I look so forward to cooking. I love to cook, but I also look very forward to the weekends when I don't have to cook. If you have discovered anything that I have not mentioned in this video, leave it in the comments below, because I would love to know what else is out there at restaurants that will work with iTrackBites. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon.